The Gaza Strip is about 45 kilometers long. The narrow piece of coastal land is bordered by Israel and Egypt. Conflict over this land has raged for over 75 years. The United Nations says that in the last week, at least 1 million Gazans have been uprooted. Many are being forced to flee to the south, following instructions from Israeli forces. This comes over a week after attacks on Israel by militant group Hamas. 17-year-old Adnan was born in Gaza. He is the eldest of the Seyam's 4 children, together with Ibrahim, Yusuf, and 6-year-old Judy.
You know, it's really heartbreaking seeing everything that my family has to go through. My uncles, I have such young uncles that I'm pretty much like best friends with. Like I speak with my uncles, with my cousins, and it's so hard to contact them. I've been messaging my uncles, my cousins, and they only reply from time to time, and it's so worrying. And I'm trying to keep the news. I'm trying to keep watching the news. And it's just so heartbreaking to see what's happening, and I'm wondering, did this happen to my family? Are they all good? Are my cousins okay? How are they feeling?
The United Nations says that since the start of this war, about 1,300 Israeli citizens have been killed, and more than 2,700 people have been killed in Gaza.
For myself, honestly, all I dream of is for my youth not to be wasted while Palestine is not free. I dream every night that I can go back to Palestine when it's free and I can work there. I can build my family over there. I can go from the north to the south without being questioned, without being searched, without needing to have a visa, without having anything, just peacefully, and to live there, because it is my homeland at the end of the day. And I carry on living in South Africa, having at the back of my mind that one day this is my home and I am going there.
Adnan's mother, Aisha, a pharmacist, grew up in a refugee camp in Gaza. She has 8 siblings. She remembers back to when they all lived together and what she was confronted with one night looking for milk for her family.
I just get out from the house while I just shocked and found all the Israeli soldiers blocked the street. I just got frightened and get back to the house and spend the whole day just frightened because they just kick me with their legs. Yeah, this is, as a Palestinian, I spend my life under wars, from war to war, from battle to battle, under these all of circumstances and news that's coming to you as what is happening now. So this is Palestinian life.
Her husband, Mohammed, is a chemical engineering lecturer at the Durban University of Technology. Share with us then Gaza before and after Israeli occupation. What is the difference on the ground?
During Israeli occupation, Gaza was like a very, I would say, very small city. There is no development. But after Israeli occupation, after Israeli left, there's a huge development taking place in Gaza. If you go to Gaza, you will find good hospitals, good infrastructure, roads, freeways, hotels, entertainment areas.
The current war has cut the Seyams off from their family. Electricity and cellular networks are down. This leaves them relying on the news for signs of life and death back home.
Like now, I'm struggling to contact my dad. Maybe I could call him, or you can't call because the network is very weak. You can text him and he will reply to you after maybe 10 hours or maybe in the following day. Just like few words, we are good. It's really horrible. We are sitting here in Durban and we are not we are not aware what's going with my father, my brothers. We don't know because
we don't know where are they.
A lot of homes destroyed all the time, but we don't know, is this our house or not?
The family are appealing to South Africa and its allies to raise their voices and sound calls for an immediate ceasefire. What is your appeal firstly to South Africa, the South African government, and to countries I'm saying South Africa because this is where we are. This is where your family finds themselves. And to countries around the world that may currently not be vocal about what's going on, what is your appeal?
My message is just be our voice. Our voices are silenced. We are, as the Palestinians, no one listens to us. We don't have the power to force the whole media and world to listen to us. So be our voice. Raise this to your government to put more pressure on the other governments to stop this immediately.
South African political support to Palestinian struggle is stronger than most of Arabian countries, our neighbors in Middle East. We request for more support. We request for more political support. We expect that South Africa can affect Russia and China to put more pressure, to call for immediate ceasefire now.
Living on faith and daily prayer for the lives of their friends and families back home, the Seyam family say while they are physically in South Africa, their hearts and minds remain in their homeland of Palestine. Minoshni Pillay, SABC News, Durban.